Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at Saitama. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. So this was requested by Sean from the Telegram chat, so shout out to you, buddy. Taking a look at the charts, we are sitting on the daily right now. We are pretty overextended from the 20 EMA, so taking profits right now wouldn't be a bad idea at all, considering that we are expecting a Bitcoin pullback. Of course, that may not happen at all, and we are forming this ascending broadening wedge, which is a bearish pattern. So I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna tell you why right now. But if I just mix this up, change that up to white, I do apologize. And you can see that we are the price is widening between these lines, which is the upper resistance line, and this below is the support line. So once you start, what traders usually do is they target the upper resistance line, for example, and they try to sell when the price hits this resistance line. That is something that you can look for, and you can buy off this support. But what usually will happen at the end of the pattern, once you start losing the support of this lower support line, that's when you come down. And the target is where the pattern was initially formed, and that would be over here, and that's sitting at 0.80218701. Okay, so that is our current price target. Let me see if I can get a price tag. Where do I get that price label? There we go. So that's what we're looking at, and that is what what potentially can play out over here. I'm not saying it will, but that's just the possibility of it, because we are very overextended. But as always with hype, it can go absolutely parabolic from here. So if you bought in, you can just hold this for quite some time and expect some nice gains, because I hear this project has a lot coming its way. So make sure to stay tuned. In the Telegram chat, people are talking about this project a lot, especially Sean is into Saitama from what I know, and I hope that I'm pronouncing the name of the project correctly. So this is what has me worried as well. So the daily RSI is still in the overbought over here. So this is a signal that you're going to have a pullback. Looking at it from the technical standpoint, obviously, like I said, it can go absolutely parabolic from here. The MACD has appreciated a lot, and you can see that we've been in this bullish crossover here, and the moving average is getting a bit overextended from the signal line. And, that may be a little signal or an indicator that, hey, we might have a little pullback relatively soon. Now, if we do indeed draw out the Fib retracement over here, from this low to this swing high, okay, you can see that we are going to be targeting the 0.618, because that's the golden ratio. We have peaked out. Let's say this was our peak over here at let me count how many zeros is that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 0.8016144416. Let's say that was your peak. Then you're looking at this golden ratio at 0.801051. That would be your target over there. So just going to mark that up. You can stop the video to copy the price. And that's what we're looking at. Obviously, the 20 EMA can have a retest both on the daily and the 4-hourly chart. But, I'm just telling you from what it looks like right now, we may come back down, okay? By the end of this impulsive wave, we're looking at this target over here. That would be 0.802521,343. Okay? Hopefully that's 8 zeros. I'm a bit confused with these zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's still 8 zeros. Okay, so that's what we're looking at. And if we keep hitting our head on this resistance line, then you can expect us, if we have enough bounces and we lose this support, you're coming back down to that target. The only way we invalidate this pattern is if we come up, break this resistance, retest as support, and then go back and climb up to our target. If we do lose this, you may retest this lower support as resistance and then come back and reach our target over here. Those both are very potential plays that we have on our hands right now. And yeah, look, by the EMA support, honestly, I wouldn't get involved in this right now in my opinion. Obviously, you can just dollar cost average your way into this project, but looking at it on the daily chart, it is pretty overextended. If we take a look at the 4 hourly, you can see that we potentially can have a little bounce over here, as you can see on the RSI. So keep that in mind. We have 1, 2, 3 bounces, potentially looking for a fourth bounce. We bounce up, and then we have another impulsive wave to the upside. That is still what's at play over here, but as well we can have a move towards the downside. As you can see, we do have this support line over here as well on the 4 hourly chart. That's potentially something that you want to look at, because we may have a little bounce from there, because we've bounced from it once, 2 times, and we lost it with a fake out over here, then went back above it and lost it again, and created this support line as well. So what you could potentially be looking at, you lose this support line, you come back down to this one, and this is where you want to buy. Okay, so keep an eye on the RSI. And other than that, let's take a look at the stochastic RSI. So yeah, you can wait for the stochastic RSI to reset as well, to come back into the oversold over here. That is one way to have a confirmation to buy project. But yeah, like I said, we may potentially still come back down. The MACD on the 4 hourly chart is a bit overextended as well. And as you can see, it started curling to the downside. So potentially we are looking for that bearish cross in the MACD. And that would be your confirmation of a downtrend on the 4 hourly chart specifically. So hopefully that covers it. It's a relatively new project, so it's going to be volatile, and anything can happen. I think the market cap. I did check the coin market cap website, and I don't think they have the exact amount of coins in circulation at the moment. But do correct me if I'm wrong. But the total supply is something like 100 billion, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, this looks like a great project. I will definitely look into it, and I'm not involved with it at the moment, but hopefully I can have some fiat later on to invest in this project. But that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching. Going to catch you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.